Stop up here, and today, I really like Pokemon, and for my danganronpa predictions, I really like danganronpa. So, when I was at school didn't read for, by the way, and so basically, I accidentally found a sprite for Suichi and Kaide be free that someone made. So, that's why I wanted to make some. But finally, I'm done, so I don't want to waste any time. So, here are all of them. Well, actually, I'm just going to do the gym leaders first here, and next time I'm going to do the Elite Four and Champion. So, here we go. So, first we have Andy, the ground type gym leader. Well, since she lives on an island, I thought ground would be the best for her. So, I believe her to be like in some islands, and you have to go on a boat and challenge a lot of trainers before coming to her. And if you do come to her, she'll read something about Tua or stuff, so then we'll start the battle. First, we'll have Sandile with the moves Bite, Bulldoze, Lair, and Payback. Sure, Payback might be a tiny bit overpowered, but enough strategy for me you could beat it. And also all the other stuff. And we have, it's her signature Pokemon, her ace, Golett. With the move Bulldoze, Shadow Punch, Defense Curl, and Low Sweep. Again, this team might be overpowered, but with the right strategy, everything you can do it. And if you do beat her, you'll probably get the TM for Bulldoze. I thought for the first gym, Earthquake might be a bit too much, so that's why I just did Bulldoze. And you get the Island Badge. And, by the way, this is MS Paint, so I know these are going to be bad. So, this is a palm tree with a sandy layer and a pearl. And, yeah, this is basically the first one. So, I'm going to go cut and go to the second one. Okay, so next we have Kibo, the second gym leader, the steel type gym leader, of course, because he's a robot, and he wants to be robot people. Pokemon. So that's why he's a steel, of course. And first, and before, I believe it would be like some puzzles, and you have to battle some Pokemon trainers just to get hints about what the answer is, and then you'll be able to challenge him. So, first will be his Bronzor with Gyro Ball, Fuse Ring, Iron Defensive Side Wave, and his signature Pokemon and his ace, Magnemite, with the moves Gyro Ball, Spark, Life Scream, and Supersonic. You really have to know his special and regular attack if you want to beat him. And if you do it, you get the Robo Bad. Now, this one's probably one of the worst ones, but it's not bad. It's a little antenna, and it's just a little robot head. So, and also you get TM for Gyro Ball. I almost forgot. So, yeah. Let's move on to the third one. Okay, next one is Kokichi. And some of you might be upset that Kokichi's not an E4 or even the champion, but my opinion, I believe he's a ghost type gym leader, number 3 in the spot. So, I believe that it'll become like some ghost myth hallway, and random ninja trainers, I know the ones from like Hoenn that like just like trees and probably some sand, yeah, those kinds, and they'll attack you like a lot. Until you finally meet Kokichi, which probably gonna Nishishi and a bit of dialogue, but you're probably gonna lose Pokemon and then battle. No, some of his Pokemon will actually be pretty unpredictable in movesets, so better be weird. Next, first we have Haunter with the move Shadow Ball, Lick, Sucker Punch, and Rain Dance. Yeah, that's unpredictable. Rain Dance on a Haunter? Who puts Rain Dance on a Haunter? Kokichi does. And Lick, just to paralyze, Sucker Punch, just so you can go first, even without Lick, and Shadow Ball for stab. And also, hold it at Damp Rock, because why not? Next we have Frillich, which probably has the most predictable moveset, with Shadow Ball, Scald, Recover, and Will-O-Wisp, just to stall you out a bit. And also, Haunter, yeah, Damp Rock, Rain Dance, Scald, Stab, that's gonna hurt. And we also have his signature Pokemon and his ace, Sableye. The move Shadow Ball, Detect, Fake Out, and Aerial Ace. I don't think anyone really put an Aerial Ace on a Sableye. But at least it's more like predictable than Rain Dance Haunter. And Detect, just so to protect himself, and Fake Out for a little extra priority. And if you beat him, you got a TM for Shadow Ball and the Prankster Badge, which is probably pretty plain, horns or two as of a sword, and then just winking while like a red eye. So, yeah, on to the 4th gym leader. Okay, next is Samugi with normal type, because she's always saying she's plain, so normal type's actually kind of perfect. Now, she will most likely actually have a maze of cloth, and I believe there'll be, no trainers, you have to, figure it out, but think, oh, it's gonna be so silly. Well, actually, then there's a row of 11 trainers, and you have to know which one is Samugi during final chapter. She just got it to any character, so technically, and by the way, every playthrough, it's going to be random, so you can't memorize it. I'm sorry. So, yeah, you're going to have to battle from 0 to 10 trainers. Good luck. And if you find her, she'll have 3 Pokemon. First, we have Furret with the moves Coil, Protect, Slam, and Foresight. Yeah, that's going to be difficult. Coil and Slam, most and Protect as well. Next we have Chansey. I'm not that much cruel, so I didn't give it Eviolite, so yeah, I'm not that cruel. And I give it Protect, Toxic, Thunder, and Soft Boiled. All of them are very good except for Thunder, which since sometimes a tutor move and you want to do a tutor moves, I decided just Thunder. Why? Because I can. Finally, it's her ace, but Barrel. Why? Because they wanted to. And it's Waterfall, Protect, Roll Out, and Defense Curl. And if you beat her, she'll have a TM for Protect and a Cloth Badge, which is actually a Cloth Heart. I didn't actually do them as paint. I actually got some internet, and then it's a little thing, a keychain. So, yeah. Off to the next elite member. Not elite, gym. Sorry, gym. Now, here's one I think that's actually pretty creative. Maki Harakawa, Fairy-type gym leader. Mainly because she says she's the caretaker, the ultimate caretaker, even though she's really the ultimate assassin. But, since I think assassin might be a bit too much for the Pokemon world, let's just say she's just the ultimate caretaker. So, that's why she's Fairy-type. And I believe they have to get around some traps and battle some of the schoolers that also have fairy types. I believe she did fairy types because kids think they're cute. And with team, first she has Clefairy with the Eviolite. Yeah. That's Toxic, Cosmic Power, Store Power, and Double Slap. Double Slap, because I can. And the rest, just for type. Now, Mawile is next. I believe this will be a Pokemon that she just keeps self about the Pokemon, just for company. Next was Toxic, Vice Grip, Crunch, and Play Rough. And finally her ace, Togekiss, with the moves Toxic, Wish, Thunder Wave, and Air Slash. Good luck. If you actually had a team for Toxic, I believe she won't actually like the TM Dazzling Gleam, even though it's the only Fairy-type TM, because it kind of blinds her eyes and she doesn't like it. So I believe she would have TM Toxic for you instead. And yeah, the difference batch, which is probably one of my favorite ones. Probably one of the most creative ones. It's a lightning bolt and a star, and then red, pink, and you know what. So, yeah. Off to the 6th one. Next, we have Korakio, the Psychic type. Why? Because Ghost of Steel already taken. And, yes, I was going to do Steel. Well, Steel actually doesn't fit him. But just already Ghost and Steel, so I decided to do Psychic type. And I believe it'll be a quiz, a Pokemon quiz, just like Clemens and Blance's, except it's actually going to be backstory of the Pokemon or dex entries and not the appearance. So it might be a bit more harder than your average quiz. So, if you do complete it, you are going to fight Korakio. And he'll have a team of Alakazam with the move Psychic, Energy Ball, Sacred, and Disable. You know, not too overpowered. Next we have Espeon with the move Psychic, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, and Work Up. Shadow Ball for Ghost types, Dazzling Gleam for Fighting type. Not Fighting types, Dark types. And finally, as I say, Lunatone. I believe probably a more and least recognizable and least strong than Alakazam or Espeon. Really recognized Psychic types. I believe it was Ace, considering, you know, he makes all humanity is beautiful. So probably the least recognized and probably the least powerful would be the Ace. His Psychic, Power Gem, Hypnosis, and Moonblast. And if you do, you get TM for Psychic. And the Yokai Batch is also one I think is pretty creative. So they have like little dark horns and actually has gems for eyes, which is pretty cool. So yeah, off to the 7th one. Next we have Gontagokahara, which is of course a bug type gym winner. I mean, why wouldn't he not be a bug type? Anything. He loves bugs. So I believe he'll be like a forest where he has to swing on vines and battle trainers. Of course, you might think it's a grass type, but really it's actually a bug type. And of course, I did all the way to the 7th, because I think the only bug team leaders are actually pretty, like, on the weaker side. And I think the only one that's actually stronger than 7th is probably Elite 4. Similar, I believe, to the bug type Elite 4. So anyways, he'll have Leavanny, which has the moves X Scissor, Sword Dance, Sun Nita, and Steel Wing. I don't know why, I mean she fits. Or he. I don't know. Next we have Ninjask. Now, the reason why I did Ninjask is because in the scene where he goes Super Saiyan, he actually, like, faints Soichi while running him down fast as a steam train. And since the second, like, the fastest non-legendary Pokemon is a bug type, it's kind of perfect. So, as X Scissor, Night Slash, Screech, and Slash. And finally, that's Scizor as Ace. Now, danganronpa, and I think chapter 1, some movie says if going to imagine him matches with sword fans, and they know that's resonating Pokemon, and my favorite bug type, Cypher. But this is the 7th gym, I decided to do Scizor. And it moves X Scissor, Aerial Ace, Focus Energy, and Bullet Punch. Better watch out. And if you beat him, you get the team for X Scissor and the Silk Badge, which has Silks going out, plus a few details. Pretty creative, poor results. So anyways, here goes the final gym. It is honoring Kaide Agamatsu, the first V-free protagonist, in front of Soichi and Kibo. Because, you also get to play as them. So anyways, she'll be a water type, because Fairy and Normal both got taken, so, and I believe water actually kind of fits her. It'll probably be some music based, probably waterfalls, and probably piano based. That's probably follow a rhythm tune. In the touch screen, you'll actually have to follow a tune that it does, and if you don't, if you lose 3 times, you'll have to battle a pretty strong trainer. And her Pokemon are Cloyster with the move Surf, Ice Beam, Clamp, and Explosion. I don't know why. Explosion is for Boom Booms and all that sort of stuff. And for Clamp, just keep you in. Next is Wishy-Washy. Nothing they wanted the cast to keep together. So it has Surf, Earthquake, Aquaquake, and Hidden Power. Because, it's going to be a mystery. And finally, her signature Pokemon, of course, Primarina. Which is move Surf, Hyper Voice, of course. And also, I believe it will have its hidden ability to a regular ability, Baby Doll Eyes and Shadow Ball, for coverage. And if you beat her, you get the TM for Surf, considering there's no HMs anymore, and the Melody Badge. Yeah, it's like a sapphire it's basically a music note, except for the sapphire. So yeah, those are all my Pokemon. Free gyms. On the next video, I'm going to talk about E4 and Champions. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.